So Kumite Gata Yonhonme. Think of a pinan nidan, where you are going onto the centre line and turning. Not this, else his foot will disappear somewhere and it'll be quite painful. So make sure you keep your backside tucked in. So when you're sliding forward, it's yurakan. Then you're using your hip to do the punch, but you can't punch from here. You have to use your hip to punch. Then you move forward, taking control of the head. Head's approximately a fifth of your body weight, so if you can control the head, as you've seen before, the more you can control the head, the easier it is. And it's the extremity of the balance, your balance point. So it's like a leverage, using their weight of their own head. So yurakan, on some of the ippons we actually went on the outside of the foot. This time we're moving onto the inside of the leg. So it gives it a different complexity. Much more finer. Okay, so let me break it down. So I want to go in, turn. Make sure your hip is pushed forward. Slowly, definitely slowly. But not with your backside sticking out. Okay? So, racken. You rack and turn. Need to go in. Then make up the distance, taking control of the head. Punching. Yeah? Elbow again into the centre, not sticking out. Here, taking control of the centre. Yeah, taking control of the arm. And out. So if you can do a comparison against the ippon that we did for Pinan Yon there. So here we went straight in and put the arm out. I'll do the whole. So stand so straight forward and when we was going to the outside of the leg, this time we're coming onto the inside. So this is the alternative to it. Not alternative, a different aspect to it. Whereas I'm still going to the centre, but I want to come to the inside. And it's going to be difficult to show you but piece of the arm, I've gone to the centre, and the outside of the arm is controlling the inside of the thigh. So when the caddy carries on to punch, carries on to kick, it's deflected away from my body. But I need to make sure that I keep my back straight. So again, I go forward, you right, and punch. But I have still had this deflection, this cover. It's not purposeful, it's there. It's already there. Natural. So if we think about it historically, just a fighting stance, please. So when you did Junzuki as a basic, on this technique, you are using what I consider a very old version of Junzuki, if you look at some of the Kung Fu styles, and this would have been historically the origins of possibly a Junzuki. So you're still using your hip, but it's exaggerated. So, what's it before? Junzuki. This one, very, very similar, very similar.
So points to look for with this technique is the definite Urakan strike into the inner thigh. It tends to get missed, but it's actually quite an effective strike, especially in the femoral nerves. So it's a good, useful technique. But the punch that comes after it is driven from the hips. So it shouldn't feel like a weak punch. The sense I describe is possibly Kung Fu style Junzuki. So it is a very, very powerful technique. Strike, drive from the hips. Again, control the jaw, control the head. You can get fingers and thumbs into nerves and hinges and make it uncomfortable for Uke before moving out of the technique. It's possibly as well an application from maybe Naihanchi. So you've got this Naname style punching, or if you're still using Junzuki style techniques in your style currently, maybe a Kung Fu style, maybe some of the older karate styles, please leave a comment. It'd be interesting to see your take on what we're doing.